I am going to make a dress for a doll using fabric, trims and lace, pins and a needle and thread, hook and eyes, or Velcro, and a sewing machine. However, this project can be sewn by hand. I start by measuring a piece of fabric that can fit around the doll's chest and overlap in the back. I cut out a rectangle that stops around her hips, and then a longer rectangle for the bottom half of the dress. For the top of the dress, with the good side facing down, I fold over and hem the top by sewing a straight line all the way down. I add a zigzag to the sides to prevent it from unraveling. To make a dress that contours to the doll's body, I lay the fabric onto the doll with the good side facing down, wrap it around so that I find the middle point, use pins to secure it in the back, pinch the material under the bust, then use a pencil to define where the line is. Remove the fabric from the doll, fold the material at the markings, then sew a straight stitch on the line drawn. Place it on the doll to measure for size, plan additional darts if needed. After they've been sewn and measured to fit, trim off the excess, finish the rough edges with a zigzag stitch, and trim off the loose threads. For the bottom of the dress, I take the longer rectangle of fabric, sew a zigzag stitch around the sides and bottom to prevent fraying. With the good side facing down, fold up the bottom, sew a straight line across to make a hem. Across the top, sew a loose straight stitch so that when one of the strings are pulled, it begins to gather. Gather until it is the same length as the top of the dress. With good side to good side, I line up the bottom of the top and the top of the bottom, use pins to pin them together, sew a straight line across the top, trim off the excess, and finish with a zigzag stitch. Fold over and hem the side of the dress a little past the hips, making sure the sides can still overlap. With good side to good side, sew the bottom of the sides together, stopping at the hem. Cut and sew on Velcro or hook and eyes. Now the basic dress is complete. Now I can make subtle changes to get different looks, like pinching and sewing the fabric at the top to make a sweetheart top. Add lace to the top and bottom before sewing them together. Make an uneven cut for the front of the skirt. I can make the top of the dress shorter and skip the contouring darts, then pinch the top. To make a dress with an empire waist, sew on ribbon, trim, or lace. Sew strips of fabric to the bottom to make a layered ruffle, or simply add a belt, and you're done.
Happy crafting!
Now these fabsome dresses belong on the red carpet. Using a printable from our blog and red felt, we glued them to cardboard like wallpaper, glue wooden clothespins to wooden circles, paint them with metallic gold craft paint, use ribbon, cording, pipe cleaners, or yarn to make a rope, and you're done.
Happy crafting!
It is your time to shine. Submit your original doll photos on Facebook or play GPS Dad for a chance to be in one of our videos because you're so fabsome. Our next custom Equestria monster is
Rarity. And we will be using Katarine. Now she already has purple hair, but we wanted more purple. And we got to get rid of the cat nose and the cat eyes. The purple eyebrows can stay, but we also have to lose the cat ears. Nail polish remover and Q-tips will take care of the nose. We rerooted her hair using a deep purple and curled it with rollers in hot water. We repainted her eyes and softened her lips using the same techniques as previous videos.
Happy customizing!
And the award for the most generous member of the Darby Show goes to Chloe.
Thank you! Ah!
Don't you mean Sophie? You think you should win the award for being generous? As in, not selfish? Generous? Oh, I thought you said fabulous. Oh yeah, Chloe can have that. We want to give a shout out to Trianti Wanti Gongolo. What's up? Okay, but seriously, when are you getting to the award for the most fabulous?